Here we go. We're going to start off the day with a new file. We're going to work on some hip hop from scratch today. While I load up RPAN, I want you folks to be thinking about what you're grateful for today for being alive. Yes. 1 second. Oh, 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 oh. RPAN's loading up. And here we go. We're starting up a new file. Oh, there we go. New file. Oh, we're going to ramrod that virtual cam into overdrive here. Start that virtual webcam, folks, and we're going to run that straight into, there we go. And we're going to click start streaming. Ooh, very much excited. This is the Musicking Hour number 12 with Quibbledy. Hip hop, hippity, hippity hop, hip hop, hip hop hop, hippity hoppity, bango bango. Okay, and we are live on RPAN. So today we're going to start off by selecting a kit. So we're going to go to group files. I'm working inside a machine MK. I'm working on a machine MK3 inside of the DAW machine. And so we're going to go. We want that volume up a little bit, folks. Let's get this. Okay, we loaded up. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's fun. I like that. Okay, so right off the get-go, we're going to switch to song mode, and we're just going to tap some stuff in. We're going to try that again. Then we're going to set that pattern to 4. We're going to quantize that in. Then we're going to delete it again because we made it as a clip. So inside of this ecosystem, I like to make everything, instead of as a clip, as a section. So we're going to go to sections, and we're going to create a scene here. Boom, scene 1. We're going to go ahead and just delete that clip. Scene 1, we're going to set it to 4 bars, and then we're going to go... Okay, and then we're going to take that, and we're going to go, oh, 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 and we're going to double it. Doubled. Oh, no. Silly, silly goose. Silly goose me. Okay. So we're going to half it down to this size, to 3, and then we'll double it. Double. There we go. Okay, so... set it to repeat, quantize it in. That's a really awful snare. And I really don't like this snare either. So we're going to go to one shots, and we're going to find a snare that we like. Snare. You know what? Cavern Floor just really isn't the money shot here. So I'm going to go ahead and... Josh! Whoa! Hey, Josh! I'm on the toilet whilst also learning to make beats. Big ups, brother. Oh, Josh, thank you for coming and checking it out. I really appreciate it, man. I didn't even send a link and you found it. Oh, and we got 12 people on RPAN. Hello, fellow RPAN people. Thank you for stopping by. So we're just going to move over to a different set right now because this is kind of a not really... I'm looking for something a little thicker than that. Let's try... maybe... I've got a lot of options here. Velvet Lounge. Some R&B style. Here we go. Yeah, let's just... Okay, that kick is... Let's try this other kick we have down here, right here. Yeah, that feels better. And then let's stagger these. So instead of doing quite so frequently, we're gonna go down to eighths and try this out. We're gonna draw those in. Closed hi-hat. Okay, and we've got a nice beat delay on these. So I set the beat delay to 1/32 notes, so it's like really, really giving it a lot. I probably am gonna pull that back, but I always like to just kind of play with extremes before I settle on something. So that's nice. I applied a ROM, which is like my favorite reverb from Native Instruments. So, and I'm gonna do some dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Oh, and a little bit more delay here. Dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. And then I'd like to switch it up and do like maybe like 16ths in another. So we'll go in and we'll try this out. Okay, so that's nice. I like that. I like that. But maybe what we actually want here is a pitch up on that. So I'll go ahead and set a loop for this last little section. And then I'll hold my automation button here, which will allow me to map. Okay, so we'll go. There we go. So I just did a little pitch ramp on those. So here's, I'll unloop. So now we're in just. Yeah, that feels nice. So we're gonna want a second version of that probably doesn't have that that pitched up hi-hat there. So so let's go ahead and find like maybe like a nice organ. You know, I'm kind of feeling like R&B today, so we'll go over to our instruments and look up like Rhodes. What's up, Rhodes? If we're gonna go lo-fi, that could be pretty fun. So we're gonna jump over into a new. We'll just explore the lo-fi route and see where we get to. But so if you have any ideas, toss them my way, RPN viewers. just let me know, because I'm always happy to kind of include other people's stuff in here. So we're gonna loop the first scene. So we're gonna clear that, and then we're gonna take record off and just. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and duplicate this one more time, and we're gonna create a simplified version that's maybe no. We're gonna pull out all the snare and just leave bass, and then get something atmospheric in here. So let's look through these. Ooh. You know what's really funny is this sample that I'm using right now sounds so similar, but it's literally just a, you know, a more fitting version. Okay, cool. So that's nice. I like that. I like that. That feels really good. So scratch the butter roads. Sorry, water roads. Sounds like a butter roads. We're gonna go ahead and pull all these patterns out of here, and we're gonna just play around with 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we're gonna clear that. And we're gonna go ahead into this pattern 1. Oh no, did I fucking pull out? Sorry guys, I think I messed up and I pulled out all our snare. Yeah, I did. So I'm gonna go back until that snare's not pulled out. There we go. Now we got the snare. So I'm gonna duplicate this one more time. Duplicate to pattern 3. We're gonna swap these scenes. And we're gonna go back to this, and we're gonna pull everything out other than the hi-hat, and we're gonna maybe add some, like, I really like coming in with some clickies. So we're gonna try out. We'll turn off record, and we're gonna just loop this. Cool. 2, 3, 4. Cool. We're gonna leave that. And so when you use note repeat, it's basically like an arpeggiator, but it's you know, it's on a single note. It's a note repeat, so you can go through 8th, 16th, 16th triplet, 32nd, and you can choose each of those to be different if you want. And I am gonna. When you do that, it automatically quantizes it into 16th notes since I'm in 16th note selection. So that's already set up. So now we're gonna just listen to. Yeah, I think I'm gonna probably wind up not liking that actually, but so we're gonna go record this and. Okay, so yeah. We're gonna go ahead and not duplicate that. We're gonna double it. So we're gonna double this scene. And then we're gonna go ahead and double this as well. So now we have that roads. What I want to do is, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write in some, probably some pitch changes and stuff like that. So. So let's go into the. Nah, that doesn't feel quite right. That doesn't feel quite right. So we're going to go, what I know I want is I want some filter automation here. And instead of going to, I'm not going to use performance filters because they wind up affecting the entire track. And I want to leave the rest of the track alone. So we're going to go to this filter and we're going to set it all the way up. That way it has no impact. And then we're going to hold auto here. Oh, shit. So I want to automate the very beginning of this, too, so... Cool. So now we've got this nice wobble in here. And that's, I mean, what you're hearing there is basically what an LFO will do. If you use an LFO, it basically is just doing that, and it's just wobbling, just oscillating a low frequency filter, right? So it's a handmade LFO, you know. And it definitely feels organic. Cool. And so now we're gonna go in and we're gonna steal the this part that I wrote here, chord boolers. And this is pattern 1, and I should have done that as a clip. So that was an ouchie boo boo. But I'm gonna take this chord, this part written right here, and I'm gonna go C3, perfect. Control All, Control. I'll copy that shit, and then I'm gonna go over to pattern 2. I'm gonna drop it in right on C3, and then because I have a longer version of that, it's gonna stretch this way out, but I don't actually want that, so. Okay, so let's actually, so now that I fucking made it short again, we're gonna stretch it out, and we're gonna double it. So I just did some needless work there. We're gonna go back to here. I can hear like a saxophone here, real easy. I can hear a saxophone real easy right there. So we're gonna go find that saxophone. Okay, so we're gonna loop on this. Cool. Yeah, that feels good. 2, 3, 4. Okay, and we're gonna quantize that in. Now we're gonna go play with that trumpet because right now it's just on like the basic settings here. Oh, you know what? I actually can't get access to the articulations on this because it's... I actually don't know why, but I should have access to my articulations right there. Let's try... Oh, okay. I've got access to the articulations right here. Okay, so vibrato, non-vibrato. Let's try this out. That just feels a little... See, and here's where you like really wish that you could... There's a way, and I don't know how yet, to change articulations as a note is played, and I really need that right now, because... so I think the best fit really here was probably the grace vibrato, but let's try a couple other ones. Okay, now it's got some internal reverb. I don't really love their internal reverb on Session Horns Pro, so I'm gonna do my favorite and add a ROM on here, and then we're going to